Rachna and I'm back with a new lesson. Well, in today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how to use see, look and watch. Well, a lot of people get confused and think they can be used interchangeably, probably because the meaning is got to do more with vision, okay? But it is not so. They have to be used correctly and in different situations, okay? So today we're going to learn how to use these three verbs which probably don't sound alike but they seem alike but are not alike, okay? Let's start with the first one, see. Now what does the verb see mean? See is one of the senses that we have, like you can listen, you can touch, you can feel, right? So you see, that's with your eyes, you see with your two eyes. So see is a sense. Okay, you see a lot of things, you go to the market, you see the grocery store, you see people around, you probably see a bus pass by. Okay, so it is a verb of perception. Okay, so as long as your eyes are open and you are walking, you just see things around. So it is something very effortlessly, you don't go out of your way to focus on it. Okay, so when you see, you just see casually and it's an involuntary action. Now what do I mean by an involuntary action? Breathing is an involuntary action. You are not aware when you inhale and exhale. You continue doing your normal stuff in life, but you're breathing 24/7. Right? So it is involuntary, something that you really cannot track or you're not aware of. So likewise, see is also something that is involuntary. As long as your eyes are open and you have vision, you just see things around you. Okay friends, so let's take a look at the first example. I saw John at school yesterday. Now I didn't go out of my way, okay? Probably he was just there in class or at the canteen, so I saw him. Now see is a verb, so because I'm talking about the past, that's yesterday, I'll say I saw, alright? So you have see, that's the present, saw is the past and seen is the past participle. So I saw John at school yesterday. So probably you see someone or you see something. Now probably you've just completed a meeting at work. So one of your colleagues come and ask you, did you see Maria at the conference today? Was she present? And you're like, yeah, I saw her. So you did not look, you don't say I looked at her, you saw her. So probably an involuntary effortless action. She was present and you just happened to see her. So you say, yes, I saw her at the conference room. All right, friends. The next example, I saw a good film yesterday. Now, well, a lot of people say, why can't we use I watched? You can use watched, but because we are talking about the past or an action that is already completed, the experience of watching a film is done. It's over. So you watched the whole film yesterday, the experience or the action is completed. So you can say, I saw a good film yesterday. Okay, but do remember, you cannot say I looked at a good film yesterday. I'll explain you why when we come to the verb look. The next example, Kelly saw the doctor yesterday. Well, here it doesn't mean that she just saw him and came back. It means she visited the doctor. Okay, so when you're not well, your mother says, why don't you go and see the doctor? That doesn't mean she means just go and have a look at him. It means to make a visit to the doctor. So the verb see can also be used when you mean that you want to make a visit to someone. You can say Kelly saw, or I'm going to see my grandmom tomorrow. Alright, that means I'm going to visit her tomorrow. Okay friends, the last example, he will see the director tomorrow. Now here it means that you have an appointment. Okay, so you can say, or when I say I'm going to see the doctor tomorrow, that means I have an appointment fixed tomorrow. All right. Now I hope this verb is clear to you. Remember, it's a sense, it's a verb of perception, it's effortless and it is involuntary. Now let's take a look at how to use look. Okay. Now when we use the verb look, it means that you are giving direction to your eyes. That means your eyes are supposed to go to a particular direction and see. So you are seeing with the direction. That means you are seeing with full focus and concentration on something or someone. So when you see something with concentration for a particular time or just at a specific time, it means you look at something. Okay. Now for example, you are working on your PC and I say, look, it is snowing. That means you are going to look out of the window and see it's snowing, right? So I'm giving you direction or making you focus on something that you are not focusing on. So here the effort is conscious and you make an attempt to change direction and observe something that I asked you to observe. Alright, so I'll say, look, it is snowing. I cannot say, see, it is snowing, because you're already seeing, you're probably seeing your computer screen. So when I say look, I'm giving you direction. Okay friends, the next example, look at that strange man. Okay, now I want you to observe how strange that man is. So I'm not going to say, see that strange man. A lot of people use this, which is not correct. The correct way to say it is, look at that strange man, because I want you to focus and look at him or see him with focus. Okay friends, the next example, he looked at himself in the mirror. Well, when you stand in front of the mirror, what do you see? You see yourself, but he looked, alright. So why do we look at the mirror and why do we use the verb look? Because it is with an intention, with concentration. Probably you just want to see if you're neatly dressed before you go to work. So you say, he looked at himself in the mirror. Well friends, I think even you should do this. It's very important before you go to work. Please look at yourself in the mirror and see how good or bad you look that day. Okay. The last example, we looked at each other and smiled. Okay. Now this is something very common in classrooms, probably at work. Okay, two colleagues are sitting next to each other and working, and if there is something, you know, probably a common joke shared or something that you both know, probably a little secret, so you look at each other and smile. You don't see each other, you look because there is an intention, so you look at each other and smile. Okay. Okay friends, so remember, when you are seeing something or when you see something with focus and concentration at a particular or a specific time, always use the verb look and not see. Okay, now let's take a look at watch. Like see and look, watch is also a verb. Okay, but we use it when you are seeing something for a very long period of time, or probably something that involves movement. Okay, so you watch a match, you watch television, you don't look at television, you don't see television, you watch television, you watch sports, you watch a movie. Okay. Okay, so here I am watching the match. So probably a friend calls you and says, hey, what are you doing? Let's go out. You say, no, I'm watching the match. Now, why are we using watch? Because there is movement involved, and probably it's a 3-hour match. So it's a long period of time. So you're not looking at the match, you're watching the match. Okay. So again, the next example, watch the kittens as they may run away. Now here it means to keep a close close watch, or probably pay attention to something for a long period of time. Okay, so probably that's why we call dogs to be watch dogs, because they are the ones who keep close attention, they pay attention from night to early morning to see what is happening around. So that's why we call them watchdogs, all right? So remember, use it when you want to say you are seeing something for a long period of time or something that involves movement. And here, my last example, I watched the children playing at the park. Now probably last evening I was at the park for say 2 hours. What was I doing? I watched the children playing. So again, there is movement involved. Children are running around, having fun. So I'll say I watched. I cannot say I looked at the children or I saw the children playing, because I was observing them for a long period of time. I'll say I watched the children playing at the park. All right, friends. Well, now that we've learned how to use see, look and watch, there's one thing I'd like to tell you. Verbs like see and look can never go in the progressive tense or in simpler language, the continuous tense. I cannot say I'm seeing you, or you cannot put it in the ing form. A lot of people do, which is wrong. Or I cannot say, hey, you're looking nice today, you look good today. All right, remember, see and look, no ing form or the continuous form to be used, because they are exceptions, got to do with senses. So like smell and taste, these are also verbs that do not come in the continuous form ever. Where watch is concerned, yes, they can come, it can come in its continuous form. Please do remember this. A lot of people get confused and make mistakes. Okay, well, this brings me to the end of this lesson. I hope you enjoyed watching this lesson. If you have any comments and queries, please do write in. I'll be back soon with a new lesson. Till